Hello, and welcome to the season finale of The Lives of. I'm your host, Audrey Creighton, and I'm so thrilled to share that for my 12th interview, I have chosen one of the kindest and most fascinating people I know, Leo Thiam. Leo is very involved in community work, has his own film studio, One Take Films, and works as a freelance cinematographer. He inspires me to be more involved in my community, and I'm so happy that I get to call him a close friend. I can't wait to get started, and as always, thank you so much for watching.
My childhood, I would say it was full of discipline and religion because my father was a pastor and my mom was much of a scholar. So she actually came to the US because of it. So I kind of grew up in a household where respecting family is like a number one thing. And then it follows religion and then it follows like a discipline to like have a drive. So all my family members were like really driven to do things like biology or teaching education. And then also grew up in that family dynamic where I was kind of like cherished and like treated like a little kid who like, all right, I want to learn everything in the world, you know.
Yeah,
It was a good
nice.
experience. My day-to-day life as the creator and director of One Take Films would probably be a very hectic one because when you direct a big project with friends, it's kind of like, all right, we have 10 makeup artists, we have 10 sound design, we have five people on cameras, and then you're trying to take like 70 groups of people and trying to make a film and then just yelling all day, like, all right, guys, this is how we're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna do that. It's like a very at the beginning it was a very nerve-wracking thing until 3 years later you realize, okay, if this is something you love, you have a good craft in it. So in that aspect, I love writing, I love directing, and I enjoy it more than anything else. And then I can make fundings out of it, which is really nice. And for the Grove House, this community house we built here, I believe in 2022. Yeah, still ongoing. I was the head coordinator for the social media team. So my job was to inform people about the events we have, such as or free meals on Fridays, or game nights or volleyball sessions, just things to spicing up the event and then just kind of like make these entertaining visuals for it. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I would like to say Japan because I'm like a big anime nerd and most of my friends are from there.
Mhm.
But I would have to go with my roots and say my country, Senegal, West Africa,
Mhm.
just because the food there is just a little different. Like when you have Senegalese food, you will understand why. And I love the sightseeing of like the ocean too. Like I like to go to the beach. I like to communicate with people and just meet families because most of my family is in West Africa. So if I had to decide, I would have to say Senegal for sure.
Yeah.
With my mom, we enjoy mostly old TV shows and cartoons. We're big anime nerds. So me and my mom, we love to watch a lot of anime and hang out that way. That's our comfort. And when it comes to my friends, I would say we like to play volleyball often. So we like to go bowling, play volleyball, and do more creative aspects such as photography and video work. So
Mhm.
that's how I like to spend time with them. But I think if you ask them personally, they would try to avoid me because I'm always doing too much and I'm always trying to throw them in there. So yeah, I guess I enjoy just
Wow.
being with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Film has to be something that I'm very passionate about. Like I love watching movies. I love recreating movies. I love creating my own. So anything that's like film, TV show, anything like that, I just love because I'm one of those annoying people who's always asking like, how many cameras do you think they used to make that shot? You know, like those type of questions. Like I'm just really invested in film. I guess volleyball as well.
Mhm.
Because I grew up on soccer, but then I was like, oh, I can use my hands to play this game and like
Mhm.
I can slap this ball and then, just kind of have fun with it. So um definitely film and volleyball for sure.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Tell us about your favorite hobbies.
Favorite hobbies. I guess Star Wars would be a very interesting hobby that I love. I love collecting Star Wars items and then
Mhm.
again film. So I guess Film and volleyball might be my answer for the rest of my life and everything. Yeah, but I do enjoy writing music. So I'm really into music. So I write all different genres of music, and I like to perform and record them as well. So if I'm not making music, and if I'm not playing volleyball, and if I'm not making film, then I'm skating as well because I like to skate as well with my friends. So
Nice. That's
yeah,
cool.
I
Let's
mean I
see.
hope so
Oh.
because it hurts every time I fall. Ooh, I would say being a camera operator or a director. Um, Within cinematography, there's different styles of capturing. There's like the director of photography. So that's the person who like controls where the camera's gonna be angled, what type of shot it is.
Mhm,
I'm cool. I just like to film a certain style that I want without the pressure of
mhm,
that, or have someone else film it and I direct them with the image I want. So in cinematography, I guess directing or producing the project is my favorite aspect. And if I'm not doing that, then I want to be on the camera to like make sure I capture the angle that I like. I'm mostly inspired to be like my best friend Roman Mayambi. He is a really renowned, when I say renowned, I mean just me. He's a really cool photographer. Recently he reached about 40,000 followers on Instagram and just hit almost 70,000 on
mhm,
TikTok. And we grew up together. So we were freshmen and we were both freshmen in college. We met that way and we both followed our film and video dream, photo and video dreams. I'm sorry. And then as time progressed, I'm like, okay, this guy is like my rival. This guy is like my best friend. This guy gives me inspiration. He's not only like my brother, but he's like a family. So he
mhm,
inspires me most. And I'll say like my mom inspires me because I think she still has not taken a sick day off from work her entire
mhm.
life. So she's like about her job and her work. So yeah. I guess one of my short term goals would be to dabble a little bit in music, and see where that goes just for fun because I love making music for fun. Um, I guess another short term goal would probably be get back into like writing and creating more short films. But in the
Mhm,
long term aspect of it, I want to run my own film company. So instead of me going out and shooting and like capturing content, I have a team that does that. And it's going to be
mhm.
like a name brand, you know? I'm trying to
Yeah.
compete with Netflix, Hulu, and all these other competitors. Hopefully they're kind when they see this video. But yeah, I definitely want to run my own business in the future, which I'm doing now, but not to the scale that I would like.
Mhm,
Um, because it's a very expensive hobby, I'll tell you that much. So I guess the long term goal is to hire a full set, like a full staff team, and the short term
mhm.
goal is to just kind of enjoy life as it is. I don't want to say Roman again, but oh God. Yeah, definitely Roman and my mom, and
Mhm,
I guess people like you, Audrey, people who are very supportive and who notice my work and who are always showing love and support. Because without those people or without you, I would not have been able to continue. Because there are days when you're just like, okay, this video is really silly. No one's gonna watch this, and then you see Audrey comment, "Oh my God, I love this." I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe it is good. Maybe it's great. So I guess the people that inspire me are people who simply just show love, you know?
mhm.
So I really
Yeah.
appreciate you and so many other people when you are taking that time to just like share or like or comment. It goes a long way because like I have screenshots of everything that people say. So when I'm like in a sad moment, I just go back to my phone and be like, oh yeah, Audrey said this video was nice, you know, like that would cure all sadness right there. Yeah.